Hello again. My name is Zsolt. I hope we met before so I could say hello again because you hopefully watched one of my video clips. This time I would like just quickly explain to you what you need to focus on your driving test, because you most likely are a very good driver and you need to deal with the situation where you need to deal just with your nerve. Very important, when you sit in the car with the driving examiner, make sure don't overreact the situation. Just listen carefully what the examiner is asking you to do. If the examiner asks you, then fire the engine. If don't do it before you get this information. Obviously the examiner clearly gives you the direction, so listen it carefully. If you lost the information, if you forgotten, please ask back. They are happy to help you, they are happy to confirm the direction. It's much better to do it on this way rather than making a bad decision. So I would encourage you to talk to the examiner. Believe me, they are still would like to help you. They're not creating you tricks and traps. They would like you to pass your driving test on a good and a very high standard. They are human beings, so believe me, they're sitting all day long in the car very quietly. So if you like, you can try to have a quick chat with them. They would be more than happy to talk to you, because seriously, they're just sitting boringly in the car for 8 hours a day. They are happy to have a quick conversation in the car. Obviously, if it's distracting you, you don't need to do it, so no one is going to force you. The examiner probably will give you some formal questions. So the most important thing on your driving tests, you need to be present. You can make a mistake. It's not a question, everyone can make it. Because you are a good driver, you probably will realize it. Once you realize it, if you can, fix it. If you can't, forget it. Don't think about it, please, because if you would focus on your fault, then you would totally mess around your next couple of 10-20 minutes. So you need to be present. Don't worry, the examiner will explain to you at the end, debrief, what went wrong, what was good. So just go for it and drive carefully, be present all the time. Important thing, you need to observation, that's the key word. So you don't need to deal too much with the car, because you must have a good control of the vehicle. So you need to do the observation, look well ahead and be responsible for all kind of situation, and then you would be absolutely fine. Once the examiner asking you to do something, do a proper MSM mirror signal maneuver routine, because they're not you're not in the army. They're not giving you an order, they are just wish you to do something. So you are in the charge, you have to make an observation and decision and the action. If you can't pull over, just move forward and tell to the examiner you think is not safe, and then you will pull over later on. Very important, not everybody knows, you have to do minimum 5 times to pull over, and then immediately when you're done, the examiner will ask you to drive on. So they're not silly, they're not asking you for no reason, they're asking you for a very good reason. You have to do it because the examiner will be watching you, how you do the selecting the safe, convenient and lanes, and also when you're moving off, the examiner is watching you, how you do the moving off safely. Obviously, it has to be done minimum 5 times, so the safe moving off, it is very important. Like I said, if you have any question to the examiner, ask them, they're happy to repeat it. And I hope this couple of information is going to give you some relaxation. Also on the independent drive, feel free to ask the examiner. If you forget the direction, if you ask back, you won't fail your test. So neither if you would miss the direction, you won't fail, you can't be penalized because you missed the direction. You have to just go back, the examiner will help you to direct you back. So very important, just relax and drive safely in your further driving test. When you finish the driving test, very important, when you think, oh, I nearly finished, don't watch your clock, don't think, oh, I have a couple of minutes, oh, I already finished it and I passed it. Don't relax until the examiner wants to say you can finish the test, switch off your exit, then you can relax. Because if you would relax at the end, then you could fail your test at the very last 5 meters as well. So most important thing, because you're most likely going to be very familiar with the area, because probably should be practicing on the area where you're going to take your driving test. If you are familiar with the driving area, make sure don't assume what the examiner asking you to turn left or right in a particular situation, because they might think differently, they might want to do something different. So just listen to the examiner carefully and then follow the instruction. The examiner also very important, they kind to give you some hints when you're going to take your driving test. So listen them carefully. If they say we're going to turn left very soon, and if you see there is a cyclist, don't take over the cyclist, because there is a message in the direction we're going to turn left very soon. It means hold back big until the cyclist is gone, and then you take the road what you've given. So very important, listen them carefully. The examiners are kind, they help to you, and then they're giving you hints in between the lines, so just listen carefully and feel free to ask back. And I hope this couple of information makes you more relaxed, because that's the key word. You have to be relaxed on your driving test, okay, because you must be ready, you've been prepared for everything. Key thing, observation well ahead, left and right, up and down. You need to know everything what's happening around the car. That's why you need to use the mirror work as well. If you would have further questions, feel free to contact me, okay, or you feel free to contact my company. This is the future here, Rich Driving Agency. I already explained in a couple of video clips earlier, so have a look at them, and then you can find us on the website, which is bridgedrivingagency.co.uk or .com, or you can follow us on Twitter, or also you can follow us on Facebook. So we are more than happy to help you, to give you more information if you require, so please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best of luck for your driving test. And if you can, please keep us informed. Did we help, or you need some more information? And if you pass your driving test, please share with us your happiness. Thank you very much, all the best, speak to you soon, bye bye.